F1 News, Lewis Hamilton makes change, Fernando Alonso on Vandoorne, Sergio Perez options. Lewis Hamilton will come into the 2019 season significantly heavier thanks to a change in regulations that will reduce the pressure on drivers themselves to stay skinny. At present, the car and driver are weighed together and must be over the minimum weight. But teams ask drivers to be as light as possible to allow them to give them more flexibility with the hardware, giving naturally lighter drivers an advantage. But in 2019, drivers will be weighed separately with a minimum weight likely to be set at 80 kilograms. Ballast will make up any deficit, something for which 66 kilograms Hamilton cannot wait. Next year the rules are changing, which I think is cool. I'm excited as I can go and increase my intake and be a little bit heavier next year and be a lot stronger, but I still want to be quick and sharp and responsive. Often big and bulky doesn't mean you're quicker. Also weight up above means a higher center of gravity, which I don't want to increase. Next year I'm excited for the challenge next season, changing my training program into next year when I should be a different athlete. Alonso, Vandoorne is close behind Fernando Alonso reckons Stoffel Vandoorne is a more competitive teammate than Kimi Räikkönen was at Ferrari. Alonso has not finished behind Vandoorne once this season, although the Belgian driver did achieve better results than his teammate during the Spaniard's 4 DNFs this season. However, the 37-year-old has shrugged off talk that his younger counterpart might be replaced in the winter by claiming that he is not far behind. "I think it's difficult to beat me," joked Alonso. "He always has to be a little bit behind. But if you see previous teammates, they were a lot further behind than Stoffel." Like in 2014 or something like that, it was 6 or 7 tenths to Kimi every race. He's less than that now. I don't think his reputation is going down. The car is what it is. The car is underperforming. We as a team are trying to find the problem and to have both cars in the same conditions, with the same performance. He has shown his talent already. There's no need for proof. Perez wants Mercedes or Ferrari, has options. Sergio Perez reckons he will not be able to get into a Ferrari seat next year but looks set to leave Force India after 5 seasons with the team. The Mexican driver made his F1 debut with Sauber back in 2011 but was subsequently switched to McLaren 2 years later. However, he lasted just 1 year before making the move to Force India, where he has achieved 5 podiums in 5 years and finished 7th in the F1 World Drivers' Championship for 2 years running. But the takeover of the cash-stricken team by Canadian investor Lawrence Stroll, and the subsequent potential installment of his son Lance as a driver, means one of Perez and teammate Esteban Ocon will likely find themselves leaving at the end of 2018. "I'm lucky enough to have a couple of options," Perez said. "Obviously we all want to be driving in the top 2 teams, Ferrari or Mercedes. But it's very unlikely that I'll have an opportunity there for next year, so you have to look at what is the best option for your future where you can show your best talents."